Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have some good news for you guys. I bought a van. Okay, I bought a van and I'm going to pick it up today. I'm so freaking excited. This has been in the works for maybe like 4 years since the pandemic. I've always just wanted to like travel and go a bunch of places and really explore the US, especially hit some national parks and just chill and vibe and see what this country, you know, has to offer. And so that is why I set out on having a van. I used to do so much research, just watching mad people, you know, do van life, converting their vans, living in cars, different, you know, RVs, doing those things that you put on the back of a pickup truck. I did a lot of research. I looked into buying a used van that was already converted. I looked into trailers, like RVs actually. I looked into buying like an em.j Cruiser or a Honda Pilot to convert that. I had a Honda like CRV and I was thinking about converting that. And it was such a long, daunting process. Like, I had to figure out, first of all, what kind of van I wanted. Then I had to figure out, like, the different specs. Like, for me, I wanted a high roof. That was something that I did kind of want and prioritize if I was getting, like, one of those Sprinter vans. I wanted to make sure it was like small and length. So like a 20-foot, 21-foot van. Sometimes they have like 24-foot. And I just felt like that was going to be a little bit too big for me to maneuver right off the bat. And I looked up different conversions, you know, doing the electric work, plumbing work. I used to watch daily vlogs of like people just living in their cars, just doing one thing. I watched a video of this lady living in a minivan and she just put the seat down and went to sleep. Like she put the driver's seat all the way back and just went to sleep, and that's what she did in her van for mad long. I've watched people who did van life with kids, school buses, like a whole bunch of stuff to really find the inspiration and kind of the direction I wanted to go into. At first, I was thinking of doing it full time, but then after some careful consideration, I decided that that's not the best route for me. At least right off the bat. Like, I don't plan on living in the wild full time. I plan on living there for an extended period of time and then coming back home. You know, the fortunate thing about me is I do have a home to come back to. It's not like it was either this or nothing, right? I'm not giving up no apartment or anything like that. So I'm just taking it easy, dipping my toes in, and you know, going from there. Like maybe one day I'll be full time. Maybe I'll have a really decked out van, but that's not in my immediate path, right? That's not my immediate journey. I was thinking about buying a $90,000 converted van, $50,000 vans, $30,000. I really was like for a long time looking in the $20,000 range, and I just felt like the way I want to move right now, that's just a little bit too much for me. Like, just the way I want to maneuver in the next few years, that was too much. And sometimes those $20,000 vans, they wouldn't even be like 2024s or anything. They would be like 2015s or whatever the case may be. And they would still be like over 100,000 miles and stuff like that. And so it was just a very stressful time. And every year I would go through periods where I was religiously and meticulously looking for vans. I was looking for vans all over the country. I even looked into getting one of those U-Haul vans because I saw a girl convert a U-Haul truck into a living quarters. And so I was just like, nothing was off the table. At first it was, and I felt that was even more stressful. But I decided to be a little bit more open-minded, to be more open to the opportunities that were bestowed upon me. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll get an RV. Those seem a little bit easier. But trying to find a decent price 20-foot, 21-foot RV that wasn't like stale looking was very hard. And I felt reasonably priced. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever like seen a trailer or an RV. They come with like a generic mock, like stock furniture. So after a while, it does look just kind of stale and dingy. Like think of like a house that has old wallpaper on it from like the 60s. It just gives stale, you know, and that's kind of the vibes of those machines. So I was also trying to look for a RV that looked kind of new, in terms of like the quality or the condition that the furniture and and basically the whole interior looked. I saw a lot of people buy a van and then an RV and completely gut it out and convert it, and I thought that was very, very cool. I saw this couple, they bought an old RV, like 1970s or something like that, and that RV ended up breaking down quite a few times. You know, I was just trying to consume all that it entailed, like buying, shopping, upkeep, just so I knew what I was getting into. Like I wanted to be fully informed, right? And so I went from just a Sprinter van to, okay, I'll do RV or Sprinter van. And then I was like, okay, let me look at all size, like cargo vans. And I remember that I seen this guy. I wish I could find his YouTube channel. I seen this guy. He was living in San Francisco, and he had one of these Ram ProMaster, like City ProMasters or whatever the case may be. They're like mini Sprinter vans essentially. And so I remember he was living in it, and he was doing it in San Francisco and blah, 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 blah. And he was saying that it was easy for him to park on the street and stuff like that because it looked like a commercial van, you know, used for businesses and things like that. And so he was able to be a little bit more stealthy in plain sight versus like a Sprinter van or an RV or something. Like it's hard to be incognito, right? In an RV, this screams, there is someone in here. You know what I mean? And so those are a lot of things I was taking into consideration. Like I'm not going to be going off-roading and backcountry living, you know, for a while. And it's not going to be for long periods of time, maybe a day or two, right? Just to dip my toes in. So I did want to make sure that I had a vehicle that if I wanted to go towards civilization, I would be able to basically assimilate into the city vibes or wherever there's like more people at. Because like if you're in like Arizona, Utah, one of those random places, it's common, or just any other place, right? Sometimes it's common to see these people and everybody's kind of has the same path. Like they're there to, you know, experience the nature. So it's different than when you're in the city and stuff like that. And people, you know, imagine living in a residential neighborhood and this random gigantic Sprinter van or RV just shows up. Like, that's weird. And I remember when I was in LA, I seen a lot of RVs. I seen a lot of camper vans and stuff like that. And it's just in the middle of the street. Like, I just feel like it was kind of scary for me, you know, because I'm cute and petite. So I have to make sure like security and safety is a #1 priority as well. So security and safety, the simplicity of maneuvering it. Like I don't want it to be so huge, so big that I'm having a hard time maneuvering it. And I also want it to be equipped well if I'm going around mountains or if the terrain gets a little rough. I wanted to make sure that I'm equipped. You know what I mean? To get through it if I need to. So with that being said, she's getting her first van.
Oh boy, she got a camera on.
Yeah.
This is my favorite though. Say,
hey.
Hi honey, how are you?
Yeah, let's go. Car tour, van tour.
Okay. Come on, come up, come up. So this is the inside. Real cute, real clean. You know, I got this little screen, which I love. And it has a backup camera, so we're chilling. So then you have this.
Ooh, I love the privacy.
So the good thing about this, the cool thing, is that it has 2 doors. So there's a slide door on that side too. And so I can get out from any direction, which is nice. And so let's see. Let's go in here. Welcome to my crib.
MTV.
MTV crib. So come on in. This is my crib. Obviously, I can't stand up, but most of the time I'll be sitting down or outside the van, so that's fine. Okay. And then the reason why I got this van is because these things pop out and it's easier to put a window in, so they're already pre-cut. So every window here is pre-cut, so I just pop these out and put a window in. And so that's a really good and cute thing about this van. Yeah, I'll be good.
Look in the driver's seat.
Okay, period. Okay, here we go. I got an aux, so we're going way back.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Let's turn it on.
Ooh.
Okay,
I feel that
running.
AC.
AC's running. Okay. Oh, it's on empty, so we're gonna have to put gas in it. Ooh, look at the radio. Let's see audios. Oh, phone more. Oh, so it looks like it has Bluetooth. Okay. Rear view camera. Now we're lit. We're lit. We're lit. All right, get in. I'm like, get in and we're going shopping. Okay, we in the new car. Her name is Stella.
Okay, Stella.
Stella, period. Stella's got her groove back. Okay. Me and Stella, we finna be riding and jamming, you know.
Yeah, going all over the world.
Get into it.
No limit.
No limit.
No limit, Imani.
Okay. Okay, you heard. Okay, oh. And the window goes down by itself. Ugh, I love that.
How long you been waiting for this moment?
Too damn long, like 3-4 years for real.
3-4 years.
I've been praying for times like this to run like this. Dedication, hard work, plus
sacrifices,
patience.
saving. This what this gets you. Dreams.
Right.
Yep, just enough space back there.
No, I did feel like it. Like I feel like it's just enough space. Not me with a van.
You did that.
Not me with a van.
Let this be a reminder you can have anything you want and work hard for.
You can have anything in life. You can have anything in life. Yeah, my man. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey! Ooh.
He's rocking you out.
Hey, TK.
I was getting ready to sing this song. If you leave me now.
Posting videos.
Uh-oh.
This is the man that sold me the van.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did he give you money for oil change? We didn't do an oil change. It's supposed to be for you.
Okay.
Oil change is $50. I'm just going to give you the money. Continue to do it. Were you going to leave without coming to say
So you
goodbye
heading
to
West
me?
Coast first?
Yes, you were. You were going to leave without... She's lying. She's lying. Her nose is going, really.
She's gonna
lying.
fly off.
She's lying. I said, were you going to leave without
Look, she got it on already.
And I bought actually a 2019 Ram ProMaster City. It's a 4-door, so I really lucked out with that. Like if you know, like a lot of, I don't know about the ProMaster City, but a lot of Sprinter vans, they only have 3 doors, one for the driver and passenger and one sliding door. But this one has 2, and I'm lit. I'm real lit. It has a backup camera, so safety is, you know, elevated a little bit more. I can drive. Obviously, I can back up, but having a backup camera in such a big van, I know it's gonna be helpful. I bought it from TK Auto. This guy, his name is TK O'Sullivan, and he owns a few dealerships. And he's he's this old man. He's probably like 70 something. He's so cute. He gives like real grandpa vibes. He came in. I mean, I met him in West Hartford, and he told me all about it. He had me work with some other guy. His name was Paulie, and they were actually like, it went well. It went really well, you know. I went to see the van. It was pretty easy. I was like, oh, when can I come see it? Whenever you want to. I was like, okay, how about Tuesday at 2 p.m.? Yeah, just let me know when you're on your way. They were super nice, very available. And then when I went in there, they were talking to me. I took it for a test drive. They let me know right up front, like, oh, hey, the AC needs to be recharged. That's the only thing that we will have to do. When I was driving and I hit the brake, it was like shaking a little bit. And I was like, ooh. He was like, okay, we'll look at that. And so when they were writing up the bill of sales, they put that on there, like charge AC and then figure out what the shaking was. Come to find out, the AC needed a whole new compressor. So they replaced the compressor free of charge. They didn't tack on any additional prices, and then they ended up getting me a brand new compressor instead of going to the junkyard. They could have went to the junkyard and got me a compressor with like 200,000 miles on it, but they got me a factory, like a brand new one, which I appreciated. And then the shaking ended up being one of the motor mounts. And so they got brand new motor mount too. And then there was like, we went ahead and replaced both motor mounts because it didn't make any sense just to only replace one, and they would know that I would need another one soon. So I got a brand new AC compressor and 2 brand new motor mounts for the same price of the van. I paid just a little under $8,000 for the van, and that was a steal. I paid a little under $8,000, and it cost them like $2,000 extra to fix the car. So they were out $2,000. Actually, they were out $3,000 because the van was like 79 something, and he said he meant to put 89. But he still let me get it, obviously, for the 79. And so, and when I told him I was gonna I was gonna convert it, they were so excited, so happy. He's like, oh, I'm gonna see if I have some connections to get you like one of those Pro Air vent things and see how much it costs to put it in. He's like, oh, I'm sure Paulie could put in windows for you. Like they really wanna hook me up. And so I really rocks with them. They were really good. They're really nice. Every single update, I was talking to them like, it was like a whole week for me to get the car after I put the down payment on there. And every single day he's calling me, texting me, giving me updates. This is what we found. We just want to make sure it's okay. I'm doing this. I'm checking in, blah, 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 blah. And they really made sure that I was informed every step of the way. Like I got updates like immediately. And so I'm so happy and so excited.